RFK Jr. is running for president, and I took the liberty of doing a piece of content about RFK because, well, he was making news, and he's been in the black community. He's going to black barbershops. He's talking to black people, and there's some black people that support him, and people have asked me, hey, won't you cover RFK Jr.? So I covered him, and you know what happened as soon as I covered him?
Why do you support RFK Jr.? You covered him, so you must support him. Why do you support him? I don't understand. You know he does not support reparations. You cannot trust him. So why do you support him? Why do you cover him? Don't waste my time covering RFK Jr.
First of all, let's get something straight, Uncle Benz. I cover whatever I want to cover, Uncle Ben. This is a political channel. On a political channel, we cover politics. We don't just cover one politician or two politicians. We cover a wide range of politicians. I understand. Life's been tough. Ever since you lost your job being on that box of rice, it's been rough for you. I understand. But you got to understand where you are. You at the Tim Black Show. And on the Tim Black Show, this show, we cover politics. You need to relax. Take up yoga. Get a massage. Go for a walk on the beach. Do something. Because this ain't working. Okay? I do news content. I do politics. I do pop culture. But I do news content. When I do political news content, I had to cover everybody that I want to cover. I cover whoever I want to cover, whatever I want to cover, but I especially cover presidential candidates. I've been doing political commentary for the last 10 years, and I'm going to cover political candidates. That doesn't mean I'm endorsing him. I'm not endorsing RFK Jr. just because I covered a story about him pulling the black vote. He is getting black voters. He's sitting down, he's talking to black people. I'm not saying he's doing a great job. I'm not saying he's amazing. I'm not saying go vote for him. I'm saying I'm covering him. So me covering him, me doing my job, me doing my line, working my business, can't spend all my time just talking about how bad Biden is. I know that's what you want, but that's not what I'm going to do, okay? I'm not going to just sit around talking about Trump all day either. So that's not what I do. But my show's different. I know what you may be used to. You're a loyal Philip Scott, and whatever Philip Scott does, that's what you want. You think everybody should do that? Or maybe you're a Roland Martin viewer. I don't know. You love Roland Martin, and that's who your guy is, and you like the way Roland Martin cut off all his guests and interrupt them when they're talking. I mean, I don't know what it is with you guys. Maybe you are a D.L. Hughley fan, and you love the way D.L. Hughley capes for the Democrats at every turn. You support that. You like what he does, trying to get his paper up. We just sat with Kamala Harris, trying to influence her to do more of nothing for black people. This is what they do, you know? Maybe that's your lane, man, but that's not who I am. Maybe you like the Native Podcast with Angela Rye, Tiffany Cross, and Andrew Gillum. You think it's really amazing. They all came back and all of a sudden they got their black cards. They want to be black, be black, be black. Be black. We love black people. And they ain't been gone for over 2 years. And Andrew Gillum been gone for 5 years. And they come back and add, well, we fight for black people. And we all know they're going to fall right in line to vote for Joe Biden because that's what they do. But I don't know what your angle is. But just know the Tim Black Show is different. I'm going to bring on people. I'm going to talk about people. I'm going to cover all types of stuff. You ain't going to agree with every video, but please, dog, if I say, hey, I love RFK Jr. Now, I support RFK Jr. You should go vote for him. Then you can say, why are you saying support him? Why are you telling people to donate to him? Then you could ask that question. But I never said that in that video. All I did was cover his conversation and say, hey, RFK Jr. is actually going out and talking to real black people. It's unscripted. It's live. It's being recorded, and they're putting it up. And it looks like it's mostly unedited. That's not what Democrats are doing. That's not what Joe Biden does. Joe Biden goes to some black person's house in a very closed environment and talks to kids while they eat chicken. Or he goes to a black church with a bunch of old heads, and you got Jim Clyburn there, and they take the moment to, instead of talking about racial justice or what happened at that church where 9 parishioners were shot and killed by white nationalists, he wants to talk about how America's under threat of Donald Trump. This is craziness. This is a campaign opportunity for Joe Biden. See, so that's what I was talking about. RFK was smart enough not to do that stupid shit. But that does not mean I endorse RFK Jr. It does not mean I endorse Joe Biden. It does not mean, please, come on now. It doesn't mean I endorse Trump or Joe Biden. I don't endorse either one of them. But I make content, bro. But you folks that are like Tim Black, I'm voting for the couch. Please recognize that over 45% of Americans don't vote in any given year. Once again, 45% of Americans don't vote. So you thinking you saying something by saying, I choose the couch, you ain't saying nothing. You saying you choose the couch and you ain't going to vote in this election. You announcing it. It's like a vegetarian going to a steakhouse saying, I don't eat steak. Why you here? You jumping into a comment section about a video that's about an election and you going, I'm voting for the couch. Like you're saying something. It's like you're going to a grocery store when you know you're fasting and you're on a diet? Why are you here? It don't make sense. It's like going to, it's like going to an amusement park and saying, I don't like rides. So we got games, I don't like games. Then why are you here? It doesn't make sense. Like going to the beach and be like, I hate the water, I hate the sand. Why are you here? It doesn't make sense. And please recognize it don't make you special to sit out an election. And there's people that you support. I'm sure that you support Tariq Nasheed or one of these people, whatever. And I get that, man. I get that. Tariq been telling people not to vote for the last 3 election cycles. This ain't nothing new. Every year every couple years, every midterms, generals, for the last 9 years, Tariq Nasheed and all these people, all Black Authority, a lot of them been telling people, sit it out, don't vote. Dog, this is not new. And the way our system is, I don't know if they're right or wrong. Everybody gets to make their own choices. I'm not bashing you. But what I'm saying is, you're not special because you decide not to vote. You're not special. That's just your choice. I'm not somebody that's going to browbeat you, you gotta vote because Black people earned the right to vote. They died to vote. And they died because somebody killed them. That's what they died for. They died because a white nationalist, a KKK member, a racist killed them. Racist cop, racist person, because they were lynched, because they were being attacked, whatever. Okay? That's not why they died. They were killed because somebody killed them because somebody didn't want them to have rights, the same rights that they have. Okay? So that's the difference. But if whether you want to exercise that right and use your vote or not, that's up to you. Okay? I don't get into that argument, that fight. That's not a fight I want to even wage. Okay? Yeah. But here's the deal, guys. The whole point of me making this video. So do what you want to do, but please don't tell me how to do my job. I'm not telling you how to be a viewer. I'm not telling you what you got to do to be a voter. Don't tell me who I can cover. I can cover whoever I want to cover. Hope that you will continue to watch my content and recognize that me covering a story, me doing a story, me featuring someone, me doing my job, me creating content does not mean I endorse the content. I do not endorse RFK Jr. just because I did a story about RFK Jr. That's what news people do. I was a journalist. I've been a journalist. I worked for a newspaper, and that's what we do. We do stories. We do content. My name is Tim Black, and this has been another edition of Calling It Out, Viewer Response. Peace. I said what I said. Don't waste my time.